Welcome to News Today with WW News Today. I'm Tom Kroos. Here now the news for January 14th, 2020. We're, of course, still at the Tokyo Disney Resort, actually today, wrapping up our visit. At the Magic Kingdom, Tomorrowland is slowly getting a makeover fit for the 21st century, or maybe the 20th century, actually. The last time Tomorrowland received an update was for the 1994 New Tomorrowland project, which transformed the land into the tomorrow that never was. You may remember the tagline, "The tomorrow that never was is finally here." The current work being done for the new update is focused on the Tomorrowland Transit Authority PeopleMover, which is reverting to its pre-1994 state with the return of the space-age Googie-style vertical supports. Work began on stripping the vertical supports last summer, and it seems they finally moved on to adding concrete layers to form the old-school style supports, which will be painted white to match the returning aesthetic. Work will continue all along the PeopleMover track until all of these supports have been done in this style. Between these touch-ups and the addition of Tron Light Cycle Run, Tomorrowland will be looking spiffy and new for Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary in 2021. Gateway Gifts at Epcot is now closed for refurbishment, and a row of planters is blocking the entire section of the underneath of Spaceship Earth from guests. As part of the refurbishment, all of the walkway concrete on that side, which had been previously scored, is now being replaced. As guests enter the park, they're funneled over to the right side of Spaceship Earth. Those rope dropping the park are held off to the side by the remaining interventions west until park open. With the new planters up, it's somewhat of a tight bottleneck for guests entering, as the entire west side of the entrance plaza is also walled off. The new bypass walkway leading into the Season Land pavilions has been open and closed sporadically, weirdly enough. Scrim-covered fences line the exterior extended queue for Spaceship Earth all the way over to Guest Relations. Guest Relations remains open, with planters blocking what will soon open as the west bypass walkway into World Discovery, where Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind, and the Play Pavilion will eventually open. If you didn't get a chance to say goodbye to Gateway Gifts like I didn't because I was away and didn't know it was closing, you can check out our full closing photo and video tour at wdwnt.com. The store is expected to reopen in some shape or form on January 19th. I'm very sad I didn't get to say goodbye to my sign. I love that sign so much. One of the last real vestiges of Epcot Center. Test Track is now closed for refurbishment at Epcot. The refurbishment was announced back in October. Cast members and signage are scattered around the attraction's entrance plaza. Don't worry, they're fine. No known changes are planned for the attractions. It's simply receiving a much-needed refresh and some maintenance ahead of the massive Spaceship Earth refurbishment, where that headlining Future World attraction will be closed for around 2 years or more. Construction walls and scrim-line scaffolding are now set up close to the entrance facade of Test Track, and all the Fast Pass touch points and cast podiums are covered. Test Track's gift shop, the Simporium, is also closed throughout the refurbishment. The sample ride vehicle has also been removed from the wheelchair transfer practice area. The Test Track refurbishment is set to last through February 26th, with the attraction reopening on the 27th. Awesome Planet, the new film debuting January 17th in the Land Pavilion, will be narrated by actor Ty Burrell. Better known as Phil Dunphy from the TV show Modern Family, Burrell will be providing the voiceover for the film, which is replacing Circle of Life and Environmental Fable. Awesome Planet's new sign is now glowing with the blue-green hues of our home planet Earth. The new waytime sign that was installed last week now acts as a video screen with various breathtaking views of mountains, forests, islands, and more. The 3D printed sign is now fully backlit, offering the dim corner of the Harvest Theater entrance some much-needed light. Cast member previews are scheduled to take place on Thursday. The waytime sign shows a variety of stunning landscapes, all flowing in unison as well. You may remember Ty Burrell, not his first voiceover work at Epcot. He was part of Colortopia in Interventions. When the new Beauty and the Beast sing-along premieres this Friday for the Epcot International Festival of the Arts, Impressions de France will also return in stunning 4K, but the show will see far less playtime than its newer character-based counterpart. Starting January 17th, the Beauty and the Beast sing-along will play from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., with Impressions de France playing from 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. I think that's like 3 showings. The new Beauty and the Beast sing-along will have a duration time of 15 minutes, while Impressions runs 18 minutes. You can read more about the Beauty and the Beast sing-along, including its surprising plot twist, on wdwnt.com. Everyone should be happy about this, though. When we originally heard about the Beauty and the Beast sing-along, it was replacing Impressions, and then Impressions was supposed to come back for a farewell run after that for a short period, and then a new film is supposed to debut down the line at some point. So people should be happy that it's available. Originally, the plan was not to have it available. Last night, Imagineering surprised us with a special reveal of the all-new Gusteau's restaurant sign that was added to the top of the new building that will host Remy's Ratatouille Adventure in the France Pavilion at Epcot. The sign is only visible from the International Gateway Skyliner line as you depart or arrive, but the Jolly Gusteau is a sight to behold. You can also see the chef from the ground. The chef is seen just as he is in the Ratatouille film, painted to his exact likeness, and wielding 2 copper pots. Beneath him is a ribbon showing 5 gold stars, as was awarded to Gusteau's restaurant thanks to its vegetarian special Ratatouille. Beneath it, Gusteau's is written out in bold red lettering. This is weird because in the Paris version, this is in the queue, and this would be the first, I believe, icon from an animated film to take any sort of place on the World Showcase promenade. It's weird, but we'll see. The electric umbrella has been scheduled to close for an extensive remodeling since last November, and while its closure has been repeatedly delayed, it appears it is set to finally close in the coming weeks. In its place, the old Taste Track kiosk near Test Track will be making a comeback, offering burgers and fries to the hungry masses. It's still unknown whether the kiosk will return in its original state from prior festivals, and while the official menu has not been released yet, the new Taste Track burgers and fries kiosk will offer burgers, salads, as well as other menu items from the electric umbrella. The kiosk will serve as an interim quick service for Future World East throughout the Festival of the Arts. It's unknown whether the kiosk will remain after the festival is over, because everybody knows you need hamburgers at Epcot. There's not enough food options. With just a few days left until the official start of the Epcot International Festival of the Arts, special sneak previews of all the merchandise, food, and attractions debuting this Friday are making their rounds. First up is a look at this year's festival-exclusive Mouse Ear headband, which features the new fictitious Figment Color Company. The headband features reversible rainbow sequins on each ear, and in lieu of a bow, the ears feature a lucite piece advertising Figment's latest business endeavor, his very own paint and color company. The 2020 festival logo is also featured, making these commemorative in some way, shape, or form. The base of the headband is lined with purple satin and velvet, and these ears typically retail for $29.99, but we don't know the price of these just yet. But we will know on Friday when the Festival of the Arts kicks off, and of course, we'll be there, and I'll be there. That's why I'm flying back right now. Disney has just given us a sneak peek at some of the special merchandise perfect for Tomorrowland fans. On January 15th, guests can commemorate the 45th anniversary of Space Mountain and the 45th anniversary of the Carousel of Progress at the Magic Kingdom, with all new merchandise available at the Tomorrowland Light and Power Company. Items such as a hoodie, baseball cap, water bottle, limited edition pins, pass holder exclusive limited edition pins celebrate Space Mountain's futuristic and outer space thematic. You can also make your way over to Main Street USA to find an out-of-this-world Pandora charm with its attraction logo, launching exclusively at Uptown Jewelers on the 15th. Additionally, be on the lookout for the Minnie Mouse, the main attraction Space Mountain collection on January 18th. Carousel Progress has welcomed guests on a journey spanning over 4 generations of progress and technological advancements, at least at Walt Disney World. It, of course, started earlier, going back to the 1960s at the New York World's Fair, and, of course, was at Disneyland for a few years. But either way, Magic Kingdom celebrating its anniversary there with a commemorative tee and a limited edition pin, which will be available for purchase. You can find all these interstellar finds again at the Tomorrowland Light and Power Company, the Magic Kingdom, on January 15th. Just a few days ago, we reported on Excalibur missing from the stone in front of King Arthur's Carousel at Disneyland. Though at first it seemed to be connected to the upcoming refurbishment, some updates have brought to light a whole different story. We were surprised to see that the sword had returned to its rightful place in Fantasyland, on top of a shiny, freshly polished anvil, might we add. Apparently, it wasn't a refurbishment, just a committed and excited first-timer. He came, he saw, and he pulled the sword from the stone. Unfortunately, some broken pieces of the sword were left inside the stone, and with its replacement, we can only imagine they too have been removed. Thankfully, the sword was not missing for long, and if anything, it forced Disney to give the display a slight revamp with a buffed anvil and hilt. Despite the sword returning, the King Arthur Carousel is still scheduled to close for 4-month refurbishment on January 21st, and that guest was not crowned the King of England, to our surprise. As Snow White's Scary Adventures goes into a deep sleep to prepare for its months-long refurbishment, construction walls are up to hide the work from the public. The walls currently cover the entrance and matches the Bavarian-style architecture of the attraction. A sign says that the attraction is closed by order of the Evil Queen. Yeah, so she can remove her death scene. Makes sense. The queue is currently covered by tarps. When it reopens later this year, the ride will feature a new finale where Snow White wakes up thanks to true love's kiss and reunited with her animal friends. No word on what scenes are being removed for that, but the witch death scene supposedly is. Over at Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa, Storytellers Cafe is now offering a World of Color dining package, which includes an all-you-care-to-enjoy buffet and a non-alcoholic beverage. This also includes a voucher that reserves your spot for World of Color preferred viewing area at Paradise Gardens Park and California Adventure. We reviewed the entire buffet as well as our viewing spot of World of Color. Check it out at wwnt.com. It's Pixar Playtime one last time here at Tokyo Disney Sea, and that means not just special food, but food themed to beloved Pixar franchises. An orange and white chocolate mousse has a little green men mochi topping the whipped cream and comes with a souvenir cup. The blueberry cheesecake comes with a souvenir plate, and both of these desserts are available at select counter service restaurants across Disney Sea through March 19th. At Horizon Bay Restaurant, a special set featuring Finding Nemo motifs, since it's across the way from the Finding Nemo-inspired attraction Nemo and Friends Sea Rider. That can be found there. We'd absolutely recommend a trip down to Horizon Bay for this special set. You can read all about it on our site. Nostalgia is a huge driver of Disney Parks merchandise worldwide right now, and so much so that this winter's special event at Tokyo Disneyland celebrates past entertainment at the Tokyo Disney Resort. Very, Very Mini is on now through March 19th, and there's tons of food to explore, so let's go. This Very, Very Mini special set at the Plaza Pavilion is surprising in a few ways and defies some expectations you might have. Like other Buffeteria sets, it comes with 3 courses plus bread. Plaza Pavilion stands, of course, alongside Horizon Bay at Tokyo Disney Sea in serving a meat patty-centric special set. And like the Pixar Playtime set at Horizon Bay, the soup is where this meal gets interesting. You can read all about this really cute and inventive meal on our site. For Duffy's Heartwarming Days 2020, Duffy and his friends are serving up some sweet desserts and adorable souvenir serveware at Cape Cod Cook-Off in Disney Sea. The theme behind Duffy's Heartwarming Days this year is baking, since Cookie Ann just debuted here. As such, Duffy and his friends are immortalized on cookies and an adorable lunch case. Also featuring the cookie motif, this souvenir tumbler, available as addition to any soft drink order for an extra 1,600 Japanese yen. The vanilla and peach mousse comes with a souvenir cup, and the waffle comes with a souvenir plate. How cute. Waffles are Cookie Ann's thing. She's known for making waffle sandwiches, so it makes sense that the souvenir dessert would feature them. The souvenir serveware and desserts will be available through March 22nd or while supplies last. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to WDWNT.com. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Crow saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.